life. What is going on here? All the police. Look at them. Look. It's like every single police car in the entire city is going out. Yeah, we got another bad one. 5% and the whole place is falling apart. 4%, it's getting worse before my eyes. Back to 5%. Oh my goodness me, what are we going to do? Wow, hello everybody. Here we are in the city of Las Canas that's been sent in by ADCTD. You sent it on Twitter, and I'm sure you've got a different Twitter handle than that, but that's what your name is on Steam. And look. Yeah, this is a pretty bad city. It's not the biggest city in the world, but he's tried his best to get things going here, and it's just backed up everywhere. So we are going to fix this up. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit subscribe and check out the other videos that get linked on the screen as well. And yeah, let's get stuck in and sorting this out. And oh my goodness me, I think what we're going to do first of all is take a look at some of the highway junctions, because I bet we've got a few little issues that we can solve here. And yeah, we're going to do some stuff here. We're going to change some of these lanes where the cars come off. So for those of you that haven't seen before, where you've got cars coming up here like this, they come up, and the stupid drivers all want to get out into this lane here. But some of these do want to go straight on. So some of them have got brains. They'll say, look, let's go down here because we can go straight on. Then they'll get stuck behind people like this. I mean, for instance, so like you delete a car and they're like, oh yeah, we can carry on. Fortunately, this guy's pulled over far enough that, oh no, now he's going to pull over. So you want to stop them doing that. You want to stop them all getting into here. And for people that want to go straight on, they can go straight on. Nice little simple fix. Now, by the way, this mod down here that I'm clicking on, this little thing with a crown, is called Traffic Manager. It's a mod that you can download from the Steam Workshop and allows you to do lots of the different things, as you can see. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to say that this lane, this third lane, is only for turning off, the other two for straight on. We've also got despawning disabled, so no cars are disappearing, which you can see because these would all disappear. If despawning was on, these would all disappear. So that's going to help with those going off there. And once they start thinking about it, these guys here will start moving down and using all of the lanes. And it might take a while for that to happen, but they'll start doing it. Look, they start diving out. There we go, look, and using the other lanes. All these guys are realising that they don't want to go off there. They want to carry straight on. Apart from that motorbike, who literally just drove underneath that lorry. Well, that serves him right. So we can do that on that side. This side is not too bad coming off. But then look, we've got the same sort of situation here. They're all coming off and getting caught up in this little section here. So let's do the same thing. Now, for those of you out there in console land that don't have access to mods and things, I want to get this road. There we go. I do have some videos on my channel that are all about vanilla with no mods. So if you wish to go and check those out, then have a little search on my channel. I believe I will have them in the little thing that pops up in the corner up here. If not, I will add them so you can check those out for yourself. And yeah, so they're coming off there. We've done that one. They're coming on. Okay, so that should help when things start getting moving and all these idiots stop doing the idiotic thing that they're doing at the moment. And this up here, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to do that one as well. There we go. So they can come off or they can come round. Good. Yeah, they're all coming down here and then they're hitting this. And what's making this really bad is your cargo train terminal that you've got here. Now, these cargo train terminals, they're basically at a set speed. It doesn't matter what you do. You can have your road set up amazingly, but these will go pretty slow, and there's not much you can do about it. I'm just looking at this. Everybody coming off the highway, whether it's cars or not, has to go via that cargo. Let's just pause this a sec. I'm going to change what we've got here. So I can see what you tried to do. Where does that one go? Oh, by the way, let's check the traffic. 26, so it's going up already. Right, we're going to set up a bit of a loop here. That way. So there we go. We now have a roundabout set up here, which we can get all of these things going onto. We want a bit of space here for this area, and I'm also going to change this to one lane coming in, because the only people coming down here are going to be the ones that want to get into this cargo hub area. So we're going to change that road there to one road in, and then we'll have two lanes coming out because they can go that way or this way. That'll be good. There, and then we'll go to there. So basically, this is like a bit of a sponge to help us take up some of this cargo space. That made no sense at all. This is a sponge to hold all the extra trucks that are coming down. If you need more space, build it out to there and have it looping backwards and forwards. And then down here, let's just get these guys going. Let's speed this up. They're all going to drive over there. So those that want to go past can now go past. Those that want to go up there have to go round here and round there, and it's just going to keep things moving. And we are just going to work on these lanes and say that I only want that lane to go off, which is fine. And then we're going to do a little bit of stuff on here as if this was a roundabout. Now if I hold shift and do that, let's just see. Yeah, give way to go on, which is good. Give way to come on and give way to come on. Excellent. This lane here is only for turning right. There we go. So they can go round. And I'm also going to say, if you're on the roundabout, keep on going through the junction. That one's already done. Autosave. Excellent, Sippity. Very good, very good. If you're on there, keep on going through. If you're on there, yeah, keep on going through. And we did this one, didn't we? Yes. Okay, so that's that to keep it moving. So you can already see this is filled up, but that's because this is a complete nightmare getting out of here. So let's see what we can do here. Let's change this road. I want that to be one of these. So let's do that. There we go. And I want these lanes to be set up. They probably are already, but I want that one to go there. Come on, and that one to go there. So you can choose which lane, and then you can go. And then once this clears up, that should all just keep moving and be good. And then that will help this lot clear. Look, because of our nice lane work, all of these guys, yep, deciding where they're going to go, which is what we want, and moving, which is going to clear up all of this. Yeah, see? Oh, there we go. Look at that. They're starting to go. And now they're going to go straight in, straight out, no messing, not getting in each other's way. That is what we want to see. Right, so let's follow along down here then. Okay, so that is all set up again. The path and the railway line. Just before we get to that, I just want to show you here. We do have a lot of space up here, but because there's such a backlog of trucks, once this backlog goes down, I'm pretty sure this little cargo truck sponge will be big enough. We'll come back and check that. So let's have a quick look at these roundabouts here, and just to see, I'm going to set up the giveaways and set up the junction restrictions. That is not the one I want. I want this one, just to try and get these moving along nicely. There we go, because at the minute they're all stopping. What have we got going on at this little one here? I don't think there's any traffic lights or anything there, is there? No. So let's actually put some traffic lights in. Shock horror. Biffa uses traffic lights. Oh my goodness. And some traffic lights there as well, just to keep things going. Probably could do with some timed traffic lights there. Whoa. What is going on here? You've got those going round. Yeah, you don't want those doing that. That totally negates this use of the slip lane. If you're going to have a slip lane like this, let's grab this road. You actually want them going where they're supposed to be going, which is up there. Not cutting across the traffic and the same with this one here. So you only want that one turning right, and then everybody else can just go straight on. This road is hitting, it's coming off of there. Oh, everyone's so upset. Let's just delete that, and then we're going to put in, let us use a 2-lane national road. No, this one here, 2-lane highway. And just see if we've got enough space. Yes. To curve that into there. Got rid of a couple of houses, but there we go. And as you can see, that will go straight on and that will go right, which is good. So that sort of speeds that up a bit. Let's just do that roundabout. So everybody coming on is giving way, giving way, giving way. Yep. And then we'll do the junction restriction. So for those that don't know, that means they can go through this little junction here if they're on the roundabout without stopping. Now, this roundabout is made, it's got crossings on there, which will slow things down. As you can see, people will walk up to here. I mean, they're not going to cross into the middle, but they're going to cross over here. But, I mean, that's moving so much better, isn't it? Look at that. That is so much better. I mean, we could even say, if you're coming into here, go straight through. You don't need to stop there. There's no need. And the same the other way as well. And then we can do... Yeah, so you shouldn't be going up there. you should just be going straight on, because if you want to go up there, you go around the roundabout. So please don't do that. So we're going to say... have we got the right road? Yeah, there we go. No righty turnies, carry straight on. Right, let's have a look here. So that tunnel is actually now... oh, we're 36%. Look at that. That tunnel's now empty. Oh, no, it's not. It's still backing up to here. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. This one here, around the outside, is banging into this. So what have we got going on here? We've got traffic cutting over, then that's coming back up round to... oh, my goodness. What? Just wonder whether we could have a little slip lane off of there. Seriously, just to get in... come on, get off the screen. Literally just to get into that junction there. Yep. I could. And then just have it go that way. And then take this one off of here. So if they come down, they'll go around and go to there. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. I mean, that's just moved the problem down to here, isn't it, really? And then what have we got going on here? If these guys want to get on, they can go up there. Yeah, so this junction can go as well. There we go. Because what I'm thinking is I don't want that to cut across the traffic. I just want them to keep moving to stop that from happening. So let's grab our lanes and say, you can only turn right. There we go. That's good. We could then do with an asymmetrical road in there just to soak up that extra lane. So a 3 and a 2. Yep, thank you very much. And I'm going to make sure I've got this facing the right way this time. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. I think I've used asymmetrical lanes before and had them going the wrong way by accident. So we've got that one going into there, that one going into there, and that one going into there. That's good. These are going straight on. They shouldn't cut across. No, and then they can sort of merge here. There we go. And then anybody that wants to turn around and come back. See, we've got like this little road coming up here and stopping the traffic again. I mean, that should... we do that as a giveaway. I want a roundabout so they can come up, turn around and come back. We're going to pop a roundabout in here. We're going to do that one. We're going to use the 2-lane road going around. So what we're going to do here, let's turn off that, is we're going to get our asymmetrical road again up here, and we're going to do it all the way up to that junction. And then this can only go right. There we go. We could, yep, keep that going. Probably take away the giveaway now. You can just keep moving. And then what we'll do is we'll say you can't cut across. Is you can go to that lane. And then we've only got 2 lanes here. So you can go there and you can go there. Get it. There we go. Got it. So once that police car's gone and they've stopped switching lanes, there we go. And that'll all smoothly go out. What is the lane switching going on up there? Come on now. And then if they need to turn around, there's a roundabout now. They can go all the way around and come back down again. Let's just set that roundabout up. There we go. Look at that. That's clearing up. This road up here is now clearing up into there, which is good. Right. So now we need to solve this issue here. These guys are all coming in. Where's this one coming from again? Oh, that's the one coming off the highway. What are we at? 45%! Floppy neck. So we've got 1 lane on 1 lane, then it's going into 3 lanes. But then that's okay because we've got left, right, and straight on. But let's just check if these are set up right. So right, straight on, and left. Oh, can't we have a left there? Too many lanes, too many lanes. And change that to that. Excellent. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tool instead. So you can go right and you can go straight on. Just wondering whether not to have traffic lights there and just let that run now. And that, I mean, that junction is far too close to this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you're going to give way and you're going to give way. You're going to go straight through. We just want to keep this main road moving. So you go straight through, you go straight through. And we do have people crossing over here, which for such a busy area. But look, there we go. Look, already. What are we on? 48%. That's getting better. How are we doing over here? There we go. This isn't clogging up that so much. We could, once this has all gone down, we could add a little slip lane from there onto here so they can actually bypass this altogether. I mean, again, the hawky-balky lane switching doesn't get as bad once the main load of traffic has gone. And there isn't so many cars getting in each other's way. Here it's getting a bit silly because they're trying to cut across. So you could actually do... I mean, again, once the game gets going, it won't be so bad. But we could do that. No lane switching there. So we'll say you can only pull into there. Okay, I'm going to pause the game because I can't always see what I'm grabbing with all the cars flying past. Wait, come on, now. There we go. So that just lets all that move out a bit smoother. which once these guys have all sorted themselves out will get better. Let's follow this along. So lots of these are coming off and going round. Do we have a lane thingy to fix there? So no straight on, you need the other 2 lanes for that. We could downgrade that a little bit in the middle to 2 lanes, but what's the point? And these here are doing the stupid, whoa, right across there, cutting across the traffic. So we're going to say, nuh-uh. We're going to do that. And we're going to do 4 lanes all the way along. I didn't mean to do that one. To there. And I'm also going to say, nuh-uh. You can't cut across. You have to go there. You have to go there. You have to go there. And you have to go there. And then just to give them a little bit of space, no lane switch in there or there, but you can lane switch once you get down here, because some of those are going to want to come off down to here. Whoa, look at that. How about no lane switch in there either? That's, if you're going to do it, don't do it there. Do it up here somewhere. And then we've just got that one go straight off. There we go. Look. Look, 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 look. 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 Getting better. And then this is going to get better. Good. And then this will get better. We'll come back to that momentarily. Let's see what we're at. 47%. Clearing up. Yeah, this is all clearing up better. This is taking its time. Mamma mia. And then what's this going on down here? Okay, it's going up. That's the problem. It's this here. I mean, that is crying out for an overhaul. There we go. So all the roads are connected again. Let's just set this up as a roundabout using that. There we go. Giving way, giving way, giving way, giving way, giving way. Excellent. Junction, you can go through, but not you. You can go through. You can go through. You can go through, and I think that would be it. Yep, there we go. So they can keep moving. I've also disconnected this little junction that was here because, to be honest, you don't need it and it's not connected to anything. I'm going to delete all of that. They can come down here, go around and head off into the city if they so wish. Oh, darn it. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Keep going around the roundabout. My bad. I just meant to do that. There we go. Just to get this little roundabout set up correctly. Let's just do that. Then let's do that. And then let's do that. There we go. So that will just keep that moving. And I would also, just in case later on the traffic builds up, is just set that to give way through there. You'll find you'll get this where if a city's been dying and it suddenly grows again, which has probably happened during the course of this video, then you'll get a sudden extra need for lots of trash and stuff. So they'll all go nuts and head out everywhere. And oh my giddy aunt, look at this. your cargo trains. Okay, so that's getting that going. What are we up to? 52%. Let's find another hotspot. Yeah, this section you've got running through the middle here is pretty much sort of like a main road, but you've gone from a nice 4-lane road down to 2-lane road, then back to 4-lane road again. I mean, that really isn't ideal. You want to keep that going all the way through. So what we're actually going to do is, let's close that. Rather than mess up all your housing and stuff, I'm going to just change these to a slim 4-lane road. So it'll have the same effect as this other one going through here. And then what have we got going down there? That's okay going up that way. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, look at that. That's clearing up nicely. Going onto the highway. Going onto the roundabout. Yeah. Hopefully that will help get things moving a bit. That is all set up. That's all set up. Excellent. And then also just through the main road here, you want to make sure that the guys going through, whoops, there we go, have priority over the side road. So we're just going to put these side roads onto give way. We'll do it the same up here as well, and that just keeps this nicely moving through the middle here. What? Oh no, my life. What is going on here? See, look, it's that same thing again. We've had probably a bit of a growth spurt, so like all the emergency services are going out, all the police, look at them, look, it's like every single police car in the entire city is going out. Let's just have a quick look at our budgets. I bet they're set really high. Oh my goodness. You don't need that. That's why there's like 1,000,001 flipping trucks on the street. These are all set up far too high. Far too high. And I bet what you've done, the reason you've done this is because you've got all the traffic going on, which is causing issues. So stuff isn't getting around the city. So you've tried to put these up to say, oh, that will send out more. They'll get to where they need to go. And no. No. Well, look at that. We are at 80%. Let's just take a quick look around. I mean, there's still a bit of traffic over here. Actually, no, it's moving. It's moving. It's red because it's busy. But things are moving. Let's just take a look around at the highway. So this junction here is okay. This junction here is okay. And that's where most of your problem was. Look, things are moving smoothly. This is going okay. That's going okay. I just did see some people stopping there trying to get across to some lanes that they shouldn't. Look. You see, if that keeps going on, that is going to cause some issues. And we don't like issues, so I'm going to make that 4-lane all the way along to there and stop getting in each other's ways like complete muppets. You wouldn't do it in real life, would you? Now, what makes you think you can sit down at a computer game and drive into other people? I don't know. And then we've got that one going off there. That's a lot better than it was. 79%. Let's just take a quick look at what area was looking particularly bad. This one over here. So we've got some roundabouts to do first. Let's just do the basics so we know that they're all working for when things kick in. Here we go now. We'll get that one going. We'll get this one going. We'll get that one going. So there, oh, we've got this one here. There we go. 30 seconds later, all cleared up. Fantastic. What are we at? So 75% is going down. That's not good. Anywhere else that's particularly bad? I mean, this is moving. This is more down to trucks doing things like that, where they're pulling off and stopping other cars going through. I mean, again, as that is a main highway, a main sort of way through, you could just upgrade that to 4 lanes through there, just to help with the cars that are going through, give them a bit more. And then this one down here. There we go. That's not too busy, but that's going to help from roundabout to roundabout. There we go. Do you know what? 81%. That is not bad at all. There's still a few little hot spots around the place, but they're sort of getting fixed by me upgrading roads and things where you've gone from 4 lane into 1 lane and things like, what is going on here? These junctions are far too close to each other. Do you know what you could do here? Look, do you know what you could do here? You've got this unused junction over there. Let's just get rid of that. We'll come back to that one. There we go. So we're using all 4 exits on here, and also most of these cars are coming off and going down there, so we could just add here. That'll be fine. We'll just turn that round the other way. There we go. And then we'll make this one of those asymmetrical roads with the extra lanes, which is this one. This one. No, that's far too many. This one. There we go. And we'll continue that down to there. There we go, and they can go in that way, and then we'll say to anybody coming down here, you can only turn right. That makes sense. And then we'll say, if you're going straight on, you go to there, you go to there, and you go round to there, and then anybody using this junction can go straight through. We've done that already, and then what you'll find, there we go, look, is people will start diving down here. So we'll have 1 lane for going off and 1 lane for going on. Excellent. And that will stop clogging up this so much. Well, let's take a final look at what we're at. 85%. That is not bad at all. I mean, there's a lot more that could be done to this city. There's lots of little tweaks and things I've been doing off camera just to try and make roads run a bit smoother and faster and all that sort of stuff. But eventually I just do have to stop, and I think 85% is a good place to stop. So what do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to send me your city, check out the description because that tells you how to do that. And don't forget to watch the next video on the screen. Thank you very, very much for your support. I do mean that. You've helped me got past 250,000 subscribers, and the views are going through the roof, which is just brilliant. Thank you very, very much. I will see you all very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.